Chameleon. You guys get the idea. Let's go. I got to sit here and sing it like I'm tone deaf, too, to avoid a copyright strike. What's up, everybody? It is the Indicator Profile series that is done bi-weekly now, and here we are with an indicator that is not super uncommon, but not super common either. I'm interested to dive into this. I think you're going to at least be intrigued at what you see. Now, before we start, if this is your first time on this channel, enjoy the video. It's not going to make a whole lot of sense, but that's okay. Go to the first page at nononsenseforex.com. Watch the video on that first page, and you will be well on your way. It takes a lot of videos to get to here, but if you're the type of person that doesn't mind something like that, you will probably really enjoy this. And who knows, you might actually become good at trading too. One way to find out. So let's go ahead and check the specs on this one. The year was 1998, which just fits into that post-1996 range we are looking for. This is a baseline, and it's just a baseline. Doesn't change colors on you, doesn't show arrows or anything like that. It's very clean, very simple. Now, as an exit indicator, I typically don't recommend baselines as exit indicators. I don't think they do a very good job. This one might do a little better of a job just because, at least on the default settings, it kind of hugs price a little more than some of the other baselines do. That can be a lot further away sometimes. So again, give it a try. It wouldn't hurt, but you could probably also do better down the road. So let's take a look at her. There she is. Now it's the candles are done pink and blue, just the red will pop off the screen more and you can see it easier. But it's just really simple. You guys know how we do it. With a long signal, you wait for the candle to cross and close above, and then there's your signal. Very easy, makes it very easy to test, and not a whole lot of clutter in the way. Now, speaking of testing, Dan had told me that there's a mathematical component to this thing that can make testing go very, very long on the MT4 strategy tester that we use. So just keep that in mind. We certainly don't want to discourage you from testing these yourself. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. But that was a bit of an unexpected quirk that he came across, so I just wanted to share that with you as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into testing. Before we do that, just know that if you don't like the way we test, well, like I said, you're supposed to do this yourself, so just take what we do and build off of that. Or take what we do and go a completely opposite way. Whatever floats your boat. Now, as always, down below in the description, you're going to get a link that takes you to my automation blog, which shows you how to test these things yourself. On that same blog, you're also going to find somebody who will convert some of these indicators from MT4 to TradingView, should that be what you want to do. It's not free, of course, because there is labor involved, but that is also an option we provide here. Then you will get a link to the actual indicator blog itself. You can learn all the tweak settings that we don't show you here. You can learn all the ins and outs of how this indicator works. You can get a better idea of long and short signals if you're unfamiliar with that. So many advantages to actually going to the blog after you're done with this video, and then a place where you can download it yourself. So now that that's out of the way, let's go see how it did on the Euro USD. Pretty good. I'll take 14% as a starting point any day. That was after the tweaks, of course. Default does not do very well, but after the tweaks, they certainly do. The thing is, that's a lot of trades. This number is going to go down after you add pieces of your algorithm, of course, but 108 is a pretty high number to start with, in my opinion. Now, in some people's opinions, it's not. That's just me. Moving on to gold, and even better. On the default setting, it was already in the positive. The tweaks made it even better than that. A nice, healthy number of 42 on the daily. This is something I would certainly like to start with should I be a gold trader. Now, here's a surprise. We are adding a new category from here on out. We got a couple suggestions for this, and I really like the idea. Because I think it's probably something we should have been including the entire time. Now, going forward, please do not suggest other things for us to test. I don't want to go more than 4, at least not right now. But please welcome to the Indicator Profile Series family of instruments that we test, the S&P 500. Got a lot of indices traders on the channel. A lot of them are German. Germans don't like to talk as much as Americans, Brits, and Aussies do. But I could still hear you, because I have the power to do that. You were saying in your minds, please show us the S&P. And We love David Hasselhoff. So I'm like, all right, fine, here you go. We are adding the S&P 500 to the list from here on out, and kind of glad we did, huh? Nice job, comma. On this particular instrument. Already really good on the default. If you don't even do anything, with a little bit of tweaking, you are starting out 23% year-over-year return before the party even gets started. And a little better on the 4-hour, too. I'm really interested down the road to see where this thing goes. We really should have been doing this the whole time, but that's cool. It's still pretty early in the lifespan of the Indicator Profile series, and the S&P 500 is now here to stay. But as impressive as these numbers were, they were not the highest. Let's finish off with Bitcoin. I don't know why this is so much bigger, but it is. I guess for good reason, because 27.5% ROI after the tweaks didn't give you a ton of trades, but who cares? For a return like that, before you even start adding other indicators into the mix, that is awfully, awfully good. And like I said, these ROIs for crypto should not be too surprising, seeing the way how crypto has moved in the past 12 months, which is what we're testing here. It's a bit dead right now, but order goes into chaos, so be ready for this. And if you're looking for a good place to trade, I also have a link for that down below, just saying. So we hope you enjoyed this episode. Like and subscribe, hit the bell for more. We're going to keep moving forward with the Indicator Profile series, and I'm also going to keep moving forward with the 10-Minute Contrarian podcast, which is more essential now than it has ever been. So don't miss anything. Take this information, put it to work and make it yours, and go get it.